If you're Nigerian and you know scent leaves, that's Efirin. Have you ever thought of incorporating it into your spag or your pasta? Well, today I'm going to show you a delicious recipe that uses that. And I call it the tomato and African basil pasta, aka Efirin or scent leaves. Hey, beautiful people, and you're welcome back to the Nikki Olori Cooks YouTube channel.
Let's go.
Okay, and so we begin. I began by mincing some ginger, and I actually used both raw and ground ginger in this recipe, but you can use either one. I just really like ginger, and I really wanted the flavor to, show in the recipe. So yeah, I just got some ginger, minced it, some garlic cloves, minced it as well. You can use more or less garlic cloves, but this was okay for me. I actually have very tiny garlic cloves. My garlic cloves are really small for some reason, and so I just decided to use that amount. Then some spring onions, green onions, or scallions, whichever one suits your fancy. I just um, diced that, sliced it, and put it there. Then I added onions. You can use more or less as well, but I used a big onion and one small onion from the spring onion. Then the piece de resistance. Well, one of the piece de resistance is tomato. I actually did not use pepper in this recipe like at all. So you can add pepper, if you wish, but this recipe has no pepper, so it's not spicy. But I used a lot of tomatoes. Okay, so here I'm just frying up the sausages. So basically, we want the sausage. Here I was just dicing it a bit, but we want the sausages to swell up a bit. When you fry them after like 2 to 4 minutes, you notice that they start to swell. So that's when I started adding my ingredients. So I added onions and I stirred it. Let it stay a bit till translucent before I started adding other things like the ginger. I stirred it as well. So we are going to be doing a lot of stirring in this recipe. I added the tomato paste. One tomato, I just used a sachet. That should be about like 50 grams of tomato paste, and I stirred it. So we are going to we cooked the tomato paste before we even added anything. We cooked the tomato paste till it was fried. Then I started adding different seasonings. You want your tomato paste to be well fried before you start adding anything. If not, the taste of the tomato will overshadow everything, and you do not want that. So here, do not forget again that the full recipe is always in my descriptions. Full recipe is always in my descriptions. I explain everything that I use in my full recipe. So here I'm adding the tomatoes. Add a lot. Here we need a lot of tomatoes. In fact, the softer they are, the better. If you have some tomatoes that are spoiling in your fridge and you know that you do not want to toss them out, just use them in this recipe, and trust me, they will turn out delicious. Tomato, yes, just use a lot, trust me. Okay, so after a while, I apologize here for the camera angle. I did not notice this until late, so I just let it go. So here I'm just adding a little sesame oil. Remember to at the far right, I'm cooking the pasta, so you just want it to be 80% done because it's going to cook more inside this place, inside the sauce. So here I'm just pouring in the sauce into the I'm pouring the pasta into the sauce, and here you need to stir well. Like, you need to stir it very well, but you also need to stir it gently so the pasta doesn't break. So you just have to keep like turning it. You see that I used like I used a spoon that has different oil holes, so I could stir it a lot. So I stirred it. You bring one up, bring the one from under up, just stir it a lot so that one part doesn't have, so that one part won't be, half and half and something like that. So next, here I am stirring in the Efirin. So this will, trust me, this elevates your dish like far. You can act if you actually do not have Efirin, you can actually opt it out. But this is a beautiful way of using Efirin other than the normal ways that we use it. And there's also another Efirin recipe coming up soon, so watch out for that. So here I'm just adding some cheese slices to just amp it up. And done. We are done. That's all. Like, I'm done. I'm always surprised by how quick my recipes are myself, honestly. But yeah, that's all. If the main details are in my description, so do not forget that. And here I'm just serving it up, and I put a bit more Efirin for garnish, but you can remove it, you can add more, you can put something else, maybe parsley or cilantro, as you wish. Okay guys, so that is all for today. Please do not forget to like, share and comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and check my channel for more videos. And yeah, that is all guys. Bye.